News that China has opened its borders to 109 countries, and we want to take a look at these countries. Yo, what's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to another video. Still on the matter regarding China opening its borders to many countries and foreign students. Within this week, we heard news that China has opened its borders to 109 countries, and we want to take a look at these countries to see whether your country made it in this list. And also, we'll be looking at what my school is saying concerning its students coming back to China. Because last week, in this video, I told you that I was going to give you more details this week. And also, we'll verify these informations on the Chinese official websites. So guys, before we go ahead, don't forget to give me a like on this video, subscribe if you are new here for more videos like this and even vlogging videos here in China. Let's get straight into it. Before we even go deeper, there is this news talking about Bangladeshi students already receiving visas from the Chinese embassy in their country to come back to China. So meaning people already started getting visas to China now. And also, let's take a look at the countries that can enter China now with valid visas. We are going to start from a few African countries. First on the list is South Africa, Gabon, Rwanda, Liberia, Zambia, Tanzania, Egypt, Algeria, Sudan, Mauritius, Republic of Congo, Morocco, Botswana, Burundi, Zimbabwe, Seychelles, Ghana, Equatorial Guinea, Cape Verde, Nigeria, Senegal, Sierra Leone, Guinea. Let's go to Asia. Afghanistan, Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, Singapore, Myanmar, Nepal, Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, Kyrgyz, I don't know if I pronounced that right, Bahrain, Palestine, Qatar, Pakistan, Philippines, Armenia, Turkey, India, Sri Lanka, Vietnam, Laos, Saudi Arabia, Lebanon, Japan, Cambodia, Mongolia, Oman, UAE, Cyprus, Iraq, Brunei, Uzbekistan. And then Europe, we have Italy, Ireland, Switzerland, Malta, Czech, Sweden, the UK, Serbia, Montenegro, Hungary, Finland, Croatia, Greece, Poland, Albania, Moldova, Bulgaria, Germany, Spain, Norway, Estonia, Latvia, Slovakia, Slovenia, North Macedonia, Belgium, France, Iceland, and then we come to America. We have Mexico, Cuba, Canada, Brazil, Haiti, Uruguay, Costa Rica, Suriname, Colombia, Bolivia, Peru, Antigua and Barbuda, US, Jamaica, Ecuador, Panama, Barbados, Guyana, and then Oceania. We have New Zealand and Cook Islands and Niue. We have Australia, and that is it for the list of countries that can make it to China in this season. I'm sure they would add more countries as time goes on, but this is what we have here now. And someone might doubt this is from just an official WeChat account, right? So you can't really confirm how credible it is. Let's verify these on the Chinese embassy website. Okay, so let's get straight into it. Alright guys, so if you want to confirm this information, all you have to do, you can go on Google and then you type Embassy of China in, then you add your country. Since I'm from Ghana, I just add Ghana and then you search for it. You see these pages will come up. Don't use these first two links, but mostly their embassy websites will be on the third one. It will show the location at the first two ones, and then I'm hoping it will be on the third one on your screen. So I click this and it will send me to the Embassy of the People's Republic of China in the Republic of Ghana. So all you have to do is to just change your country's name and you see whether they've published it in your country's embassy or not. And you see the first page will be the embassy news. So you see some latest news here, and then you want to go ahead and take a look at the notice parts. So notice, you see they've written or they've published something recently, which is on 23rd of August, which was like few days ago, and it says notice on updated visa requirements for Chinese visa applications, right? So you want to click on this and you see a lot of information here. It says visa application procedures and requirements of the Chinese embassy in Ghana are updated as follows. Procedure of application, how to book your appointment is here, and then your visa application form is here. You can download it. It's really easy to access, and then you submit your visa application documents. The applicant should prepare the application documents according to the list required below, right? So these are the basic ones that everybody needs. Residence permit in Ghana, COVID-19 vaccination, which is very important because if you don't have that, you might not be able to enter the country. And then here it gives you even more details on what is being required in the embassy. So we would take a look at a few of the visas. Talking about the visas, I explained a lot of the visas in this video that I'll show on the screen, so you can go ahead and go check out the visas and how living in China is right now. So you can see the M visa, which is visits related to economic or trade purpose. We will not dive more into that today, but you can see them here. You do that for yourself online or check out the video. And since I'm doing this video specifically for workers and students, you can check out the Z visa here, employed in China. You have your foreigners work permit notification letter or certificate of foreign work permit, original and photocopy of medical examination. And then let's talk about the X1 visa, which is the student visa. You see, in that video or in this video, I talked about X1 and X2. X1 allows you to stay in China for over 180 days, and then X2 says that you can stay less than 180 days, which is like less than 6 months, right? So you realize on this site right now, you can only apply for X1 visa. So you need to take notice of that. If you're applying for a language course which is less than 180 days, then you might not be able to apply for this visa and get it. So the best way is to try get a course that can take over 180 days. I'm sure you see there is no X2 visa here as at now. We have the S1, not X1, S2, and then we have Q visa. We have other types of visa, but the X2 is not available now for you to apply. So the best way is to go for the X1 visa. And here, what are the requirements for you to enter China now or get the visa? It says students admitted in 2022 should provide a admission letter, JW202 or JW201 form. Those who have already enrolled before 2022 should provide admission letter, JW202 or JW201 form, certificate of consent to return to campus issued by the school. The above mentioned documents should be submitted in originals or colored scans. And guys, we are going to talk about the certificate of consent to return to school issued by the school, and my school has published a news concerning this, so we'll talk about it in the next topic. And then we have original and photocopy of the medical examination record notarized by a notary public. Please download the physical examination, blah blah blah, and then scholarship certificate. If you are on scholarship, you need to get the scholarship certificate, and non-scholarship applicants you would have to attach your bank statement. So these are basically the things that you need to apply for the visa. You can do more research or ask your school for more if there is. So guys, this is what my school is saying about students returning back to China, and I'll show it on the screen for you to have a look. Dear students of Nanjing Tech University, according to relevant policies, Nanjing Tech University is now collecting the willingness of overseas students to return. Please read the requirements inside carefully and submit the survey of overseas students' intention to return to campus before 31st August 2022. All the information you filled up must be accurate and true. Anyone who fail to fill the survey before the deadline will be deemed as non-returned to school. Survey address. So we are clicking an address and it will take us to a survey. According to the latest policy of the Chinese government, overseas students who are willing to return to study in China will enter China and return to school in orderly manner, provided that the following conditions are met. So, one, you have to be in good health, inform the school and obtain permission before returning to China. Apply for and successfully obtain a study visa in China from the embassy of your consulate abroad, which is your country. Abide by Chinese epidemic prevention and control policies and accept centralized quarantine and health monitoring for 2 to 3 weeks after entry. The fifth is bear the transportation expenses at home and abroad. Sixth is as there is a risk of COVID-19 infection when entering the country, students are required to purchase medical insurance in advance as required by the university, meaning you would have to pay for the insurance before you come. In order to carry out the work of returning overseas students in orderly manner, the university would like to know your willingness to study in China. Please complete the following questionnaire before August 22nd. Failure to do so, blah blah blah, will not be able to return. Yeah. So you put your full name, your passport number, your student ID, your grade. I think they are not accepting people from 2018 because it's been 4 years already, right? And there is really no course that you are going to do for 6 years in my school, because my school is more of engineering economics school. No one does a course for 6 years. Maybe in some medical schools they will accept people from 2018 and before 2018, but here it starts from 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. And then education level, is it masters, PhD, or bachelor's? Current contacts, phone, email, or WeChat ID, country and city, home address. Have you completed all the COVID-19 vaccine injections? Are you willing to return to campus to study? Can you accept China's epidemic prevention and control policies, including centralized quarantine and blah 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 for 2 to 3 weeks, and sign a personal written commitment? Can you bear all the expenses during your entry? We're talking about money here. If you meet the above criteria and agree to return to school, please inquire the following questions. So, the earliest time you can return to China, and then city of entry to China, which materials should be prepared by the local embassy consulate for visa processing, meaning you have to go read about what I just talked about earlier and know the document that you would require from the school and type to them, tell them what you need. And also local means of mailing, which will be the channel which you are using to send your documents. They need the name of the company who will be sending, who they should send your documents through, which in China most schools use DHL, so it's better you just type DHL here. And then they say the university plans to organize overseas students to return to university in batches according to investigation of overseas students' willingness to enter China and the requirements of the Chinese government for epidemic prevention and control. After students coming back, the university will arrange online or offline teaching according to the specific situation. So you fill that and then you submit, which is the green thing down there. I was personally not expecting China to open its border this soon, because from how things were going in the country, we knew it might take a longer time. But this is a surprise, and it's a good news to all those who want to come back to China. So that's it for this video. If I get more details, I'll still come do another video. Until then, I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you are new, and go check out other videos as well. See you.